Hey, what's going on? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Love Affair Discussions podcast with Kels on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke and get out. Listen on Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music. And at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Watch and view on not on Facebook, on YouTube, Kels. It's late. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNK. We're live now on Facebook, and we're finna go live on Twitter at KNK. Coming up for today's show, we're going to talk about That's How You Feel, some random as hell, previous show feedback, question of the week, would you lie for the sake of your partner's happiness? This week's episode topics. Question 1, stop enabling negative behavior in family and friends. And question 2, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. The confidence starts now. What is that? 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Oh, no, that's the wrong song. That's the wrong song. I'll give it down. Here we go.
Okay.
We good. Yo, what up, world? What it do, Kels?
What's up? How you feeling?
I'm all right. Good evening.
Good evening.
We want to welcome y'all to this was really supposed to happen last night, but we're going to do it. We're trying to get the schedule together for everybody, so we here, though. That's all that matter now. Power ain't on. Y'all was mad as hell. We tried to hit y'all at 8, but it didn't happen. So it is what it is, but we're here now. Kels.
Yeah.
Please tell me something random as hell, how you feel.
Something random?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have anything random. Give me a moment.
All right. How I feel. Accountability, unaccountability. There's a lot of people that blame other people for things they do, for things they don't do, for this and that. Other people can't be wrong, but everybody else is wrong. Kels, this is never their fault. Nothing is never their fault.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do something, it's somebody else's fault. Just everything, Kels. I don't like people like that. That's unaccountable. You know what I'm saying? I like people that when they mess up, hand raised high, yo, that was me. I did that. You know what I mean? I don't like unaccountability, and a lot of people have unaccountability. It seems the older you get, the more unaccountable you are. Like we teach the youth to be accountable. Just don't lie. Just tell us what happened so that we can help you. Like if you lie to us, then we find out later, and nothing we can do about it to help you. We teach our kids, don't lie to me. It's always worse when you lie to me. Tell me the truth.
Okay.
But adults don't want to be accountable. Can you help me with that?
Adults don't want to be
Adults
they
don't
don't
wanna
want to be
be.
accountable.
Not at all.
I mean, some people, it depends on the individual where they are in their life right now. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends. I mean, some people don't want to be accountable in certain aspects of their life. Some people don't want to be accountable for their kids. Some people don't want to be accountable to another individual. Some people don't want to be accountable on their jobs.
But
yeah.
Hands down, absolutely.
You know what? At the end of the day, I just need people to get it together. You got to answer to somebody. But you, first and foremost, definitely need to answer to yourself. And I think that's the problem. People don't answer to themselves. They don't put their own selves in check. So I think that's what we're dealing with.
But you know, people don't answer themselves, Kel, but then shit, they don't answer to who they supposed to, and that's God.
Absolutely.
That's their problem.
Absolutely.
That's their problem.
Absolutely.
Faith based.
You gotta, first of all, you gotta believe there is a God.
Word.
You have to have a relationship with God.
Word.
And know that He moves in every aspect of your life. So if you have that, then you're holding yourself to a different standard.
Right.
And you are holding yourself and others accountable for the things that you do, say, and believe in.
Word.
So, yeah, I think that's the issue.
Word. All right, y'all. So what you got, Kels? How you feel?
Okay, so listen. This is totally not related to what you was talking
It's
about.
not good here. Salute. Is it good? This better than that Crown Select, right?
Yeah.
This better than the Crown Select. The XO is better than the Crown Select. Don't waste your money. This one, the XO is way better.
I already said. I was waiting on you to look at me so we could do this.
It's all good.
Okay. I did it already. Okay, but listen. So, I just can't stand, like, just seeing people just get outright ignorant. You know, for no reason whatsoever.
Silly.
Like, just...
It's silly, yo.
And sometimes I sit there and I'm like, is this a Milwaukee thing? Is this a 53206, 53216, 53210? I don't know what it is. I'm just, listen,
What's your zip
speaking. 16.
Oh, yeah, I thought you didn't put yours on there and try to be fake.
I said 16.
Okay,
yeah.
love.
I did, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sitting here trying to think, like, what is really going on with our people? Like, why are we so angry all the time?
Shit, the watch. I can't hit the watch.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, the watch.
Not the
Put
watch.
the watch out there.
No, I'm not. I don't flaw. Not on flaw.
That's a beautiful piece. But anyways, okay. So
Time out, though. You want to talk? We can talk about the watch, though.
We
want to talk about the watch?
Hold on. As soon as I get into straight craziness. So listen, y'all. I'm at the dollar store today, right? Because I'm going in there to get my kids like some popsicles. You know, I go to the dollar store to get things like popsicles and popcorn and stuff like that. So I'm in there, and like all of a sudden, these two ladies are snapping on the cashier, cursing her out, talking about, I ain't gonna be doing this. You don't want to see me do this. And I'm just like, do what? Because whatever you was gonna do, you would have did it already, and you wouldn't be talking about it. You know, if you was about that life. Is it okay to say that if you over 40?
No, that's real.
Okay,
that's real.
I'm not over 40, but I'm just checking. But I just hate to see people act ignorant for no reason. Like, what's the point? Like, you get nothing out of it.
That's how you is.
And hold on, this is the thing though. The cashier was not going.
Oh no.
She was like, you heard what I said? And I'm just like, wow. So the issue is that there was one line open. Another young lady who works in the store walks up to the cash register and she says, I'll take the next person in line.
Let me see that.
Well, apparently the two ladies that should have supposedly been next in line was not the person she took. And so here you go, these two ladies. Now, mind you, bonneted up.
Oh, did they have the
bonnet on?
Did they have the sweatpants?
No sweatpants, but they had pajama pants. They had the bib. You know what the bib is?
What is that?
Belly in the pants. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So you got all that jumping off. Now, mind you, people can dress how they want to, but look, you got your bonnet on, you got your house slippers, house shoes, whatever you want to call them on, and you gonna come in there acting a plum monkey fool because the lady didn't say, ma'am, I'll take both of y'all. She said, I'll take the next person in line. Now, I'm going to need you to count, and I'm going to need you to look up and see if you're really the next person in line and figure it out, because there's no reason for you to snap out on this lady who's just working, trying to assist people who are buying and shopping there. There ain't no reason to go off on her like that. It was just craziness. And I was like, this is why I don't like to go to the dollar store by my house, right? Because really, I be wanting to drive to the one on.
You went to the one at Midtown?
I did. I go there all the time, and I've never seen anything.
There's no reason to go to that one.
But I'm just saying.
76th Street is enough.
I ain't been to the one on 76th Street.
Yeah. It's okay.
I was gonna go to the one on Miller Parkway.
No, not to go to the dollar store. You just gonna get there what you need.
Yeah, the one on 76 is too much. I ain't doing that one. No, I have been to that one. I ain't doing that one. No. But I'm just like, whatever. It's, to me, that's my rent. Like, that's really how you feel? You gonna get yourself all out of order because she didn't call you to be next? Like, I felt like I was at in an elementary school. You know how the little kids are?
Can I interject? That's the same with these stupid, dumb people. I said I wasn't gonna cuss this episode. I'm gonna see if I can do it.
Yeah,
let's see if I can do it.
Let's see.
That's these stupid, dumb punk mother that be driving fast and crazy, like they got to go somewhere. You late, fam. You might as well chalk it up because you're going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
So, but go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. That's just how I feel. It's too much.
That's how you feel?
It's like it's other stuff that you could be focusing your energy on. Not because you ain't calling me next in line. I really felt like I was watching some kindergarten students.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my how you feel. That's my random how you feel type thing.
All right.
So
We good?
we good.
Ready to jump into it?
Yeah, we got people still watching. I hope y'all watching us live.
Yeah, we got a couple still on.
We got a couple still coming on.
Yeah.
I think I saw my brother chime in. I don't know. He said something like true. So what's up, Rob? Love you, boo. So, yeah. So last week we talked about good parenting, right? We talked about good parenting. We talked about what is fatherhood, what is motherhood. A lot of people chimed in and just said good parenting is just basically getting into their world, learning who your children are, and helping them to create a foundation for faith, values, beliefs to use when they become adults.
Right.
I thought that was so important.
Right.
I just want to give credit where credit is due. Jen hopped on that. Jen hopped on that and said that. And then we talked about the whole idea of, we have the weekend parents. So when you got a weekend parent, if you're dating a person who's a weekend parent, I just need you to know that if you the boo, and that's the only time they really get their kids, guess what? Find something to do.
Boo-bag.
Give them the opportunity to spend time with their children.
You can still come over.
You can still come over. No, listen. You can.
That
But
might
go
be
in the
the-
other room.
But that might be the only time. I'm just saying, if it's for real, they gotta accept everything that they may come with. So they gotta be there you can't monopolize the time. It's different when you're building. You can't monopolize the time. Like, still want to do what y'all would do if they weren't there. It don't work that way.
Right. My cousin is watching. What's up, Nay? Yeah. So then we also had Jules. Jules jumped on and said, "Doing what's best for your kids, unconditional love and guidance." And then one of my homegirls I went to school with, shout out to Sarah. She said, "Teaching your kids empathy,
Yeah.
kindness."
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's really important. Being affectionate and teaching them how to be resilient, which was interesting to me.
Your level's
like,
good.
how do you teach?
No, they good for real. I'm just playing with you.
I'm like, how do you teach your kids how to be resilient? But she just basically said teaching them how that if you fail or when you do fail at some things that you're trying, that it's okay to move forward, or it's okay to try again, and then just teaching your kids how to be proud of who they are and what they do and what they contribute to their world.
No doubt.
And then not being their friends.
Nope.
We're not going to be our kids' friends. That's good parenting.
Nope.
And then you talked about fatherhood and I talked about motherhood, and we went into that whole spiel. We're not going to go into it, but those of you that are listening, if you're
watching
on
YouTube, listen to the podcast.
If you're a parent, you know what it means to be a mom. You know what it means to be a dad or a father or a mommy or whatever you allow your kids to call you. So, but you can catch it on YouTube. Okay. So then moving on.
We ready?
Yes.
All
we're
right,
ready.
y'all. Jumping into this week. Oh, question of the week. Would you lie for the sake of your partner's happiness? I know you got that, Kels.
Okay, so I decided, I was like, let me post this question on Facebook and see what people were saying. And nobody really had a whole lot to say.
Let me look at it again.
But listen, what they
Would you
said,
lie for the sake of your partner's happiness? Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me know when it's my turn.
So a lot of people were like, well, you know what? It really, really depends on the situation, but there are some situations in which it's okay to lie because you don't want to, you don't want to create a situation in which it could lead to the death of your relationship, which is kind of what we talked about that too last week. What causes the death of a relationship. Did we talk about it last week or the week before last? Whatever. It's one of our topics that we've spoken about
Probably
before.
touch about it all the time, you feel me?
Absolutely. So, I mean, I kind of agree with what some people say, as far as, I guess they're saying it's okay to lie depending on the situation, but for me, if it's something that's going to cause like some serious health concerns, or if it's something that people could potentially know about that they may not know, and others know what happened, or they know the situation, who know your significant other, I don't think it's cool to just lie about something. You know, I think at some point in time we have to be, I don't want to say transparent, but we need to be honest about certain things. But I would say I had a similar situation. I'm being transparent. Yeah, I'm being transparent.
Write this shit down.
Write it down. I had a situation where, somebody did lie to me for the sake of my happiness. At least that's what they thought it was. And it wasn't a major concept or an issue, but it was important at the time. And I didn't really find out about the situation until it was right there smack dab in my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at you like, you told me it was this, but it's really that.
Right.
And so it was a lot to deal with. But when you really love somebody, I totally understood, thinking back on it now, even years and years ago, I understand why that particular person lied to me about, this particular situation. So I get it. They were really trying to break. I just kind of I guess
answer the question.
Break me in a little bit easy.
Answer the question.
What's the question?
I
did answer the question. I did.
I'm just messing with you, Kels.
Nah, you answer the question.
I can't because you talking.
I'm done talking. I'm gonna let you speak, because then I might jump in on you and say,
I didn't jump
answer
in.
the question.
I really don't care. You gonna lie over stupid shit because you dumb. It's that simple. Listen, the number one rule of cheating is doing something that you will not do in front of your mate. So therefore, if you lying about silly shit like me and my guys, we went out and I said I had 2 drinks, but I had 5. That's a dumb lie, but you don't want to hear your woman's mouth. Just giving you examples. Stupid shit like that. Now the bad lie is saying, I'm going to Golf Galaxy because you play golf, right? You go to Golf Galaxy at 5:30. You come back home about 7. You go to Golf Galaxy, but you also go with your little piece, right? And then you come home and you create an argument with your woman because you already got you something that night. Now that's a lie.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
People lie about stupid shit all the time, but it's all good. You know what I mean? I don't, you tell somebody the truth so that they know what they dealing with. Hands down, absolutely. You tell somebody the truth. You just let them know the truth so they in all the way. Like, first of all, you lying to a chick you don't care about or a dude you don't care about. You ain't really lying to your mate, because you can tell your mate, your best friend, you can tell your best friend everything.
You should be able to, but you gotta know that's your best friend.
But if I'm working through some health and I know you going through hell at the job and all this stuff, I might not tell you because it's the beginning of stages. Like, I might be able to fight some shit and knock some shit off. Like, I might not tell you then, right? But I might tell you after I go through my treatment or will come time where I made a decision to go to surgery, because I don't need you to worry about that because you got enough on your plate. Right, if you got enough on your plate, I might save things from you that I don't need you worrying about, because I know the type of person you are.
Okay, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
That's a situation.
But then he still can get mad at you for that. I need you to tell me anyway. Let me make the decision, because if something would have happened, blah 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 blah. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I think people lie just because they don't want to. They want to control the situation.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to keep saying I get it. They want to control the situation. Ultimately, they do, and that's the best way to control it, is to lie. I don't think in certain situations, I don't think people are trying to be like. Lynn reached out and she said, sometimes it's not just because they trying to be malicious. They really trying to, maybe save that person from further hurt. Oh, you popping.
Fifth episode, man. I'm not a vice lord, but the fifth episode we gotta.
What?
I don't know. Just don't listen to me. I say stuff that don't make no sense just to me.
Yeah, I
But
think they know that by now.
you gotta relax. But the thing is, we gotta celebrate. We celebrating anytime we want to. Can I get your flute, please?
Yeah. Hey, my brother said, stay honest in all things. All things.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob, we're going to talk about that in depth.
Yeah.
Zonia said, but with lying in all areas, know that it's going to come back to haunt you. Be sure your sin will find you out, big or small.
Yeah, whatever.
That's true. It's going. So basically, Sonia's just saying it's gonna come. It's Sonia's
in the dark, but come to the past.
Everything in the dark. Yeah, man.
Come to the past.
So you just,
come to the light, my friend.
Zonia says we got to be open. Totally.
We're talking about lying. We're talking about lying. If I'm lying, I'm lying for a reason. Maybe I don't want your ass to know. What about if I'm planning a big ass birthday party and you wondering why I need your phone or something like that, or when? I mean, I don't know. Like, stuff happens, right? Like, it's levels. How about there's levels to it, right?
There you go. It's levels to it. I guess if you think like that, yes, absolutely.
Happy 5th episode, Kels. Appreciate you.
5th episode.
Yep.
All right, so. Again, if you are listening to us, please be sure to post a question.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. Hey, you know what? We do this every week. Okay? Every week. So please, if there's a question you have, we talk about love and everything in between. We talk about all different kinds of relationships on this particular show. We just sticking with the male female. I'm mad at my homeboy right now. I'm mad. You gonna let me tell people that they can post a question at any point in time? Go ahead. I'm mad. And then we're gonna get to your homeboy. I'm mad. Go ahead. Okay. So if you have questions you want us to post to our listeners on any one of our shows, please type your questions in the comments on Facebook Live. Please comment on everything that we're talking about. We appreciate all of you guys watching. Be sure to catch this podcast on Apple Podcast, Google Play Music, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review is important. YouTube, absolutely. Confidence in the Clutch with 2K. Yes, I'm liking this glass. You like that glass? You know what? Let's tell people about these glasses though, God. For real. And then we're gonna get to the homeboy. I'm bougie. Bad and bougie. I'm bad and bougie. I'm bad and bougie. Claw is one of my favorite shows. Shout out to the season finale, whatever. It was a good show. I hope they didn't kill Virginia off. It's the first thing I gotta say. I love Claw. Virginia's Karuchi Tran. What if I wanted to watch the show? I don't know nothing about Virginia. All I said was I hope they didn't kill her off. I didn't spoil anything, and I don't give up. So that should have been mine. That's how you feel. I hate when people do that. But anyways, go ahead. I don't give it. You know what, y'all? You're not using profanity on this show. Okay, so see, you know what? Never mind. Let's see who we got watching us right now. Nobody. So yeah, we do. Listen, watching us. Can I say my piece? Danae Glenn is watching us. Dina, what up? Dina, listen. Zonia's watching us. I don't care. Daryl's watching us. I don't care. Listen. Okay. What was dude's name? I forgot the little Haitian dude. I can't tell you. Anyway, the little Haitian dude. I forgot his name right now because I'm being grilled over here. On camera, off camera. His mama was in the pool and she had stemless champagne flutes. I said, ooh. Now these is for if we got a big party, you know what I mean, a table, people bumping the table, you know, if it's uneven, you know, you got a table mat or something down, it's going to fall down, but we good. So this is it's missing the bottom piece. The stem, yeah. So we got stemless that. We got stemless white wine glasses that we're drinking water out. Is that stemless? Yeah, that's a stemless white wine glass. You're the glassware connoisseur. Stemware. I'm sorry, excuse me. Stemware, y'all connoisseur, okay? But these are nice. These are nice for our little drinky drink so the air can breathe and our little XO. I got you. Breathe. Okay. All right. You ready? Yeah. All right. I'm playing some hip hop this week. I ain't playing all that lovey-dovey. Hey, you know this week is hip hop. You seen the hip hop MKE? Yeah. You know that's going on this week, okay? Yeah. All right, so
You got it. You got it, sister. Go ahead.
all right, so thank you, y'all, for participating on answering that question. Would you lie for the sake of your partner's happiness? So, moving on.
This week's episode.
Now, this is all you.
All right.
I'm going to have you go in on this. But.
I got first. Go ahead, ask me the question, love.
So, no, it's just, why?
Question one?
Why are we enabling negative behavior in family and friends? What is that about?
So we don't know
Is it okay to enable?
No, never.
Okay.
Never.
Never. I'm
Never.
feeling this right here.
You creating a habit, and you got to keep it up. Like, just think about this, right? We're parents. What if we enable our children right now? We're going to have to continue to do that in their adult years. We're going to continue to have to enable them. Like, we know we got some friends and family members that do a whole bunch of messed up things, and if don't nobody check them, they're going to continue to get checked. But we have a problem. Some of us, that ain't none of my business. True indeed. Ain't none of your business. But sometimes if it come to you, sometimes people want you to talk. I really don't want you to say nothing. I just want to get something off my mind or whatever, your homeboy or whatever. But sometimes you got to tell them. But see what you do, you cut motherfuckers out. You put them on. Oh, did I cuss?
Yeah, you did. Oh.
All right. So I'm sorry. I apologize. I get the beat, man. So, oh man, that was funny, Kels. You
See, y'all, it's all love here. We ain't doing nothing but having fun, y'all. Just having fun. This is totally unscripted.
Stop saying it's unscripted. We work hard on this stuff. You stop saying that.
We work hard, but it's really unscripted. I mean, we just come with it.
How about this? I bet you we wouldn't go on live. It'd be straight.
Yeah. How
about that? So this is a show. This we're like ball in the family right now. We're trying to be on Facebook. Pick us up, man. So pick us up. Let me whatever. Give me a wardrobe budget. I know what to do with it.
You need a watch budget.
No, okay. So let me. Your homeboy doing some stupid stuff. Like you the wingman, and he doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were younger, we really enabled our homeboys a lot and our homegirls a lot. When you get older, though, you hear the garbage they do. Like it's on them. A lot of people have battered person syndrome where they don't keep on getting hit in the head. No matter what you and I say, they ain't gonna be done till they done. If we talking about relationships, LAD, right? When they done, they done. That's why you got to back up and stop saying. It'd be so hard. Like if you go through something. If I go harder than you, mad at you calling me about you mad at, I'm enabling that damn there because I'm going harder and you ain't even got to go off. You just saying, yeah, you right, yeah, you right, yeah, you right, but ain't no action. Faith without works is dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need people to stop doing this. Oh, I was going to cuss again.
You was about to.
I need people to just stop enabling negative behavior in family and friends. Tell them the truth. If that weave don't look right, tell them, yo, that right there don't look right. I'm gonna need you to stop getting that one, like or whatever. Yo, that like I know you got that. No, just and it's.
Is that negative behavior though?
Yeah, because you wearing it out thinking it's fly.
But that's what they think. They think it's fly. It may be. Listen, you're not a weave type dude, right?
I need you to relax. Tell me. Give me your hand. Tell me. Stop, please. Please stop. I'm be gentle with you. Said be gentle. Listen, you funny.
Just saying, like.
But what I'm saying, what I'm just trying to say is,
kind of story, not a weave kind of story.
I'm not. The physical appearance is important to some people, so when they doing garbage, you got to tell them, no, that's not it, boo.
So no to the bonnets, right? No to the house shoes.
You don't wear bonnets, house shoes, and pajama pants out in public. You don't wear do-rags out in public.
No, you don't.
You don't do-rags out in public.
But but
anyway, we're going on. Okay, so go ahead.
All right. I mean, you know what though? I think sometimes. Okay, so let's because this is the love affair discussions.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there are times I don't let me get my hands down because I feel like I'm doing too much with my hands. Mm-hmm. I think there are times like I'm gonna be honest, women like for real. I think I'm just gonna keep it real. There are times, and I'm gonna say we.
Oh, you said I can
and
do
I'm
this
not
too.
pointing.
I can chill, right?
Yeah, you can chill.
Okay, I can chill.
Because you producing, engineering over there. But I think that women, like, we need to call each other out on some of these things, on these situations when you are dealing with these cats, whether it's your man, your husband, your boo, your bae, whoever it is you're dealing with. Or, I mean, if when you see things happening in a relationship, be honest with your girl. Be honest with her and say, hey, you know what, that's really not cool. Or, you know what, you don't have to deal with that. Or, why are you settling? Because I'm just going to be honest. I think a lot of times we settle, and to me that's a negative behavior when it comes to the male-female relationships. I think that we as women sometimes enable each other, and we don't speak up and say, you know what, that dude right there, he really ain't for you, or that he did, that's not cool. And, I think we have those type of things going on. Now I'm the type of person, if I feel like, if I know you well enough, if you're like one of my best friends, and I know that you've been dealing with something, or there's a certain situation going on with you and your guy, it's not to say I'm gonna jump in your relationship, but if it's something that I think is detrimental to you and your mental and physical health,
Word.
I'm definitely gonna say something.
Word.
Okay, I'm not gonna just enable that.
Word.
Especially if you come to me with it. Now, if you don't come to me with it, I don't know nothing about it, and it's something on the low, you know what I mean? Then I can't speak on it. But if I know about it, you come to me, you bring it to me, this, that, he this, he that, I'm gonna say something, especially if I don't agree with it. And it's especially if I know you as a woman and I knew you before the relationship, and I know that's you just dropping your standards for this cat. No, absolutely not. Don't enable your friends when it comes to relationships. And I mean, guys too, I know if one of your friends dealing with some female that
we don't care. We do stupid shit all the time.
You don't speak on it though?
Yeah, we do. But look, we're gonna do what we want to do.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do what we want to do. But I think it's important to at least say something.
Gotta speak on it though.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'm done. I'm not going hard on that no more. That was a good topic, though, for real.
Stop enabling negative behavior in family and
Absolutely.
friends. Like, yo, you need to be at the crib with your kids. You don't need to be out at the bar 4 times a week.
That's crazy.
How you looking fresh as hell? You got the weave and all that, but your little man need a haircut. Your baby sandals too little. It ain't a money issue, because the same, even if whatever somebody else paid for it, you need that weave done. That weave gonna get you that job. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. People gonna stop getting jobs because they got too much weave.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass. I cussed.
You know what? You did. That's discrimination. You can't discriminate because people got.
They discriminate against dreads for how long?
Well, you know, there's a whole lot of white women out here wearing weaves that you really don't know.
We ain't talking about them.
I'm just saying.
Okay, never mind. You
can't discriminate. You can't tell nobody they can't wear weave.
We're not talking about. We're talking about
listen, y'all. Hold on. Let's full disclosure right now.
No.
If y'all don't know Donald by now, he does not do the weave thing. It's all natural. If you got long hair, it better be yours. Right?
Don't do that.
I'm just saying. You don't like weave.
That's not a fact.
That's not a fact?
No.
Okay.
My daughter just ain't wearing it. I don't give a damn what nobody else do. She's not wearing it.
So your woman, she can weave down to the back, and you cool with that?
Situational.
It's situational.
Because my woman is gonna be like Beyonce. She putting it on to perform. She taking it off.
I thought we talked about the weave. I thought you said you didn't do the weaves. Okay, I'm mistaken, y'all.
Thank you.
Let me correction.
I don't do
okay. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Let's move on.
I got it. Question 2.
Yep, question 2.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Oh, this ties in nice with your joint.
It does.
All right.
It does.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. How many women you done slept with? How many men you done slept with? Ooh. How many times you done took the rubber off? Ooh. How many times you done jumped down with your guy with a chick? Ooh. How many times you done had 2 chicks with your man? Ooh. When the last time you went and got time out? Time out. Can I just go? Can I keep on going? Ooh.
Hey, I'm just telling you.
Ooh. You know what? Ooh.
Men ask all. You didn't ask that.
But you know what? Who's better is mental though. Because if I'm into you, you're great.
Is this the best? Is this the best you ever had?
Nah.
Come on,
probably
y'all.
not.
Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about.
We lie about that though. Sometimes.
I'm just saying.
Not all the time. I don't lie. That shit whack. You gotta relax. All right, go ahead, Kels. I don't know why you can't. I don't know why you tried to.
Y'all listen. Y'all know the emoji with the lady with the hand up to her face. That's where I'm at right now. Don't ask. Don't ask, because sometimes the truth is going to be detrimental to your mental health. Okay, it's gonna be detrimental to your physical health. Ask.
Don't ask.
Now,
when the last time you went and got a battery or test run on your little thing?
That's a question that people be asking.
You might not want to know, right? Huh? When the last time you went and got that test ran on your little thing? Your ting.
What, you Jamaican now?
I did put some jerk seasoning on my chicken on Friday though.
Okay.
It wasn't for real jerk though.
But anyways, yeah, I mean, I think I can totally relate to that. Like, I'm not saying personally, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, don't ask them type of questions.
Do you want to be with me?
Do you want to be with me?
Do you love me?
Do you love me?
Do you want to be with me?
But what's wrong with asking if somebody loves you or not?
If I'm with you, I'm with you, fam. And there's levels to this shit.
You cussing all the way through here. You know what? I think this going live at past 5, 6, 7 o'clock is.
It ain't working for me right now.
Or is the champagne?
We celebrating for the 5th episode. We also celebrating because I'm going to school, so we good. But go ahead, Kels.
I mean, listen. I think women are notorious for asking questions like that.
Y'all don't want the answer to this shit. Women, right now, hold on, let me get my shit together. Fuck it, it's over. Now.
It's over, y'all. It's done. He done dropped the F-bomb, y'all. It's done.
Listen to me.
All right.
Women are notorious for wanting the truth and I want a real man and all that. As soon as we tell y'all the truth, y'all either think we lying or y'all can't believe it. And then you say, I can accept the truth. Let me know what you doing. Let me know so I know what I'm dealing with. But then when we tell you the truth, you ain't rocking with it. That's only fake women, though. Real women to deal with it. Real women are like, it's in the past. I don't need you talking about remember what you did in 1987? Well, this 2018. You talking about in 1987? Really? You gonna bring up 1987, fam? Forgive and forget, fam. Ain't no forgive. I might forgive you, but I ain't gonna never forget what you did to me. Well, then move around then. My fault.
He dropped the F-bomb, so it's a wrap from here on out.
We having a conversation.
We are. We having a discussion.
You're just putting out for the world to see.
Absolutely. Yeah, don't ask what her name is. If you think your guy got a side chick, mistress, whatever, don't ask for her name, because he just might tell you what her name is. He might tell you where she worked, where she lived, how many kids she got, how many kids they got together that you didn't know nothing about. Yeah. Don't ask.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Don't ask how much he made, because it may not be what you want. It may not be what you want, and then you might already be like all in the relationship, and then you trying to figure out how can I politely back away from this. Yeah.
Don't ask if he had an IEP. Don't ask if she had the IEP.
Don't ask.
Maybe you need to. Maybe you need to ask, do you have the sickle cell trait? Because I do, and if we have a kid, the kid gonna have sickle cell trait, so I can't mess with you.
That's important.
Maybe.
That's important.
Maybe because we know how much that hurts. That's very painful, and then you can make a decision if y'all need to have a baby together. You know what I'm saying? But
so don't ask those questions that you really don't know want to know the real truth about.
Right.
So then, if you ask, then I possibly could lie for the sake of your happiness.
Tying it back to the first joint.
Okay. Well,
like what you want to be. Like I'm cool, right? Like I'm cool where I'm at. Somebody else might look like it's no ambition, right? It ain't about having no ambition. I might just be cool where I'm at, and I'm gonna move on my own accord. I'm just saying, yo. We good?
when are you gonna marry me?
Oh,
That's like men. I think men and women ask that question. When are we getting married? Or why did we get married?
you wanted to sing. You want the motherfucking diamond ring. You want that bitch to go bling bling. When you look at, I done said about 7 cuss words. I apologize. I'm not supposed to be cussing. I apologize. I'm trying to turn a new leaf, man. For real. It's unnecessary. I'm too intelligent.
We all
But
are.
I'm kicking it. We just kicking it. We celebrating. I start school on Tuesday. We celebrate, man.
That's what's up.
I got 2 chapters to read tonight, and I'm doing this.
You can do it.
Starting off on the wrong foot.
You gotta go to work tomorrow.
I should. I need to be going to work.
Yeah,
Do you know anybody that can stay home when they want to?
No.
Me either.
I'm trying to find somebody to let me stay home.
No, you can't stay home.
Yeah, I need to.
No.
I've been working a long time.
No, Kelly, no. Let him tell you something.
What?
No. Like say, in the real world, right? We making paper, right? Me and you making paper. We live off one salary and we invest the other one. That's how we come up. One salary. I'm gonna give you your allowance. I'm gonna give you whatever you want, your trick off money, whatever. We good, but then we gonna invest whoever make the least amount of money.
All I'm saying is, this is just me, okay? This is me. And y'all, you know what? I'm being transparent, okay?
Don't say you want to be an at-home mom and shit.
No, I just want to be a housewife. My kids are old enough to go to daycare and school, so I'm cool with that.
So let me get
I
this.
just want-
You watch
listen.
Love and Hip Hop and all that bullshit.
Listen.
Oh, I
hold
cussed
on.
again. Dang.
You did.
Kelly,
But
you
listen,
got to get more control over it.
Listen, I have been working a long time.
Oh, come on.
I have. I've been working a long time. I've been working since I was a kid. Like 8, 9 years old. Like working a job and getting a paycheck. Y'all been paying into Social Security since 1986.
Well, retire at 55 and shut up.
Or 1987. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's going to be there when it's time for me to retire.
Who cares?
I got ways to go.
Sell
But
dope
no.
like everybody else. Just sell some dope.
You know what? Y'all, I don't even know what's going on here. Like, I don't really
You know what
understand.
happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. What happened is I went straight to hip hop. When I went to
Is
the
that
hip
what it
hop,
is?
this bottom grill.
Bottom grill.
Kelly said I can't get a bottom grill. I'm getting a 4 bottom grill, 4T bottom grill.
You can get whatever you want to get.
You want me to go back to the
Is that just make sure you give me one too, because we can't be out here. We can't.
high five for the real. That's it. I love that. See,
Give me one too. You
she
can't
a
be all
rider.
by yourself.
She a rider. Okay,
I grew up on
Kels.
hip hop too.
Okay. Now when I'm playing 50, now it's really finna go crazy. Alright.
We gonna
All you suckers that thought Power was coming on didn't come on. I'm laughing at y'all because y'all ain't no real fans. Real fans knew it wasn't coming on.
That's why we on tonight.
Real fans
We're trying
knew it
to
wasn't
get
come on.
get y'all
If
something
y'all
to
know
watch.
anything, Courtney and them, they throw the last episodes on 3 in a row. Bow, 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 back to back. They always try to catch the first week of the NFL season as their last episode. Bow, 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 competing for ratings. 50's a mastermind. So y'all got to understand that. But all the fake fans turned it on. Where Power at? But us, we on the fire stick anyway, so we were cool.
Absolutely.
It wasn't up, but I knew it wasn't going to come up on Thursday. So get your shit together. Ooh,
He's still going.
I'm still cussing.
We're gonna have to call Player P for you.
No.
She ain't watching.
All right. I gotta switch up the song for you now. See, I'm listening to Mini Man. It's crazy.
Let's move on, right? Oh, you gotta switch up the song, though. You do. You gotta switch up the song.
You gotta drink this champagne too, unless you say, we got post production, right? Post production.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. We good. That's how we kick it, y'all. We don't care. Pay us for our conversations. Pay style on mine, man.
You can PayPal me or Cash App
me. Pay me for my conversation, man.
I'll take Cash App.
We ain't gonna get no advertisers as long as I keep on cussing.
You not. We ain't gonna get nothing.
Man, we gonna get some advertising. Motherfuckers gonna see this and say, man, hey, man.
We'll be good. We good.
You know,
we need the girls, though.
Yeah, then it's gonna be pimp type qualities. Let me tell y'all something. Pimp type qualities or pimp type tendencies. Which one would you rather have? I say having pimp type tendencies because you got a tendency to do it, man. Instead of having a quality look like you could be. Like,
oh, you gonna hold back now?
Now okay. We ain't talking about pimping. We ain't talking about what's that called now? The trade, the slave, sex trade, whatever, sex trade. We ain't talking about that. We talking about being a player. I'm from the 80s and the 90s. When you said it was pimp, you was just a player. I ain't talking about pimping for real.
Yeah,
no, we ain't talking about that. We talking about being, having a couple, you understand me's. Is it somebody's birthday?
Somebody's birthday?
We celebrating like a motherfucker. No. I cussed again, man. No. We gotta get it together. Come on, Kels. I'm gonna turn it off so we can do your joint.
Right. Yeah, I need my music to go with this whole little piece.
Is it my fault? No, it's your go. I was finna.
We're moving into the love Q&A, right?
Oh, because I gotta do the. Oh yeah, love Q&A.
So the love Q&A this is why I say to those of you who are watching and listening, when you are watching live, please post your questions. We like to have listeners to pose questions. Yes. Sometimes they pose questions to us personally. Yes. I think I've been the only one who they pose a question to personally.
Who cares?
I'm just saying. I want somebody to pose a question to you, though.
A good friend of mine, Beyonce, she has a song called Me, Myself, and I to the End.
Yeah.
It's when I found out. You understand me? So you threw a shot saying they pose questions to me. I don't care, Kelly.
No. Listen. Kelly. All I'm saying is,
I'm not a social media whore.
So far since we've been doing this,
I'm not a social media whore.
So far, y'all, since we've been doing this, somebody posed a question to me, and we were having a discussion about a particular topic, so they posed a question. So then it was cool. I'm not tripping.
That's not a high five. We need to make it sound like.
So then, I don't know what you wanted that. So then listen. So all I'm saying is, I want somebody to post a question to him.
Get a strap, folks.
I want y'all to post a question to him. Okay. Like, you can post a question like, say, hey, what do that mean? It's whatever. But we want you guys to pose questions to us because our listeners, y'all are super important to us. And we kind of I look at, if you're on Facebook, I go through the comments and I go through to see if anybody has asked a question. We may not ask the question on this particular show, but it could be on our next show. So please pose questions to us that we can just kind of discuss with people out there. I usually kind of shout out people when we pose those questions, just so they can get a feel for who's asking the questions, and then you can chime in and talk about it yourself. Yeah. But so if you're listening or watching us, please pose a question to us. For all our listeners, we appreciate you guys. So the love Q&A. Right? This is my music. Oh.
Yeah. Too bad, too sad. I didn't get a chance to remember.
Okay, it's cool.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, my brother just posted a question. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. Sorry, I was looking at his comment. But yeah, we're going to talk about that, Rob. So anyways, the question is, and I want to read the question and then I want you to answer.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, man, I'm part of the show?
Yes, co-host, co-creator, producer, engineer extraordinaire with the pimp-like tendencies.
Wait a minute. I need... Oh,
Here we go. This is a different kind of show, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. It's
It's a celebration, man.
It's a celebration, but it's
a
strictly unscripted and very organic. Okay, very organic.
If you say unscripted, woman,
it is unscripted. Come on.
Unscripted, man. We put
All
a lot
right.
of work into this, man.
We put a lot of work into it, but I'm just saying it's not. We're not so rigid with it. All right, here we go. Why do men and women blame others when things don't go right in their lives? Why do you feel like you need to blame other people when you don't get what you want, have what you want? If you ain't married, if you over 40, you got 3 kids and you ain't been married ever. If you've been in a relationship that's leading nowhere, it's not leading to marriage, why are you blaming that individual? If you don't have the type of job that you want, why are you blaming me? If you're not making the type of money you want to make, why are you blaming me? Why are you blaming me if your baby daddy ain't doing what he's supposed to do? If he didn't come get the kids, pick up the kids, do for the kids, feed the kids, bathe the kids, why are you blaming me? Why are you blaming me if you decide you want to start a second career? You got to go back to school, but your money is tight. Why are you blaming me? Okay?
Right. Talk that.
So, what's up with that?
Yeah, I think.
Why do we blame others for things that ultimately we really have a lot of control over?
Inefficiencies and inequalities in a man or a woman. Those are just inefficiencies. Those can be fixed though.
Okay.
Because we go to the basis of LAD, and we say at LAD, communication, compromise, and sacrifice, and there's levels to all 3 of those words, with how you're going to make moves in your relationship. If you understand those things, be okay. That's the base of everything. But you killed it. I can't come after that. You like Jay-Z on the song. What am I supposed to do now? I'm just supposed to. But I mean, you too cold. You murdered it. She killed that. Somebody please say she killed it. Like Donald don't have to say nothing. Please, somebody say it.
I mean,
but because they soft, they suckers. Something happened at how in the hell is something happened at your job? My fault. But it's called displacing. We displace stuff all the time.
That's good. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of I just had a bad day at work, give me a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I come home, don't ask when I come home with my kids after the day, don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me nothing. Give me 5 minutes. First of all, whatever that I left out in the car, I'm not bringing in my crib. I need that to stay there, but I need 5 minutes to get my mind right to take care of us. Because now it's about us.
Okay.
So it's just displacing things. But if you haven't been trained or, have a good relationship with God, you're gonna blame other people all the time for stuff that happened with you. Now it's different if I was talking with you, playing with you, and something happened and we almost have an accident, or you know what I'm saying, or I came to get you, and my kid came, and all type of stupid stuff. My kid came. Didn't have a key, now they outside because I came to get you and you really didn't need me. You could have called your mama, so why you called me anyway? My baby had to stand outside. It'd be situational things, but I just say they suckers and they soft. They like to have, they get their what you want to call it, that's a high conflict relationship as well. They have a high conflict relationship is always going to be the blame game. Always. Yeah. Okay. If it's valid though, then what do we say? Like if I've been supporting your dreams.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
I was going to say,
Here we go.
Speak
Here we
on
go.
that
Here
one
we
because
go.
I need to
Here we
understand.
go. If I've been supporting your dreams, right, but my shit is on hold. Oh, I cussed again. That's about 11. Okay, so that's 11. I'm keeping track because I'm trying to be righteous.
Go ahead. It's valid. You support my dreams.
And the stuff be popping up on the screen, and you be like,
it's cool.
Okay, so
You the engineer.
I supported you, like all your dreams. When people don't understand what dreams are, goals with a timeline though. Like you don't have all day with these joints. They go away. You can't do it. Like you're gonna have to figure out how to get it back in. Some people say the door closed, open up another door. I say God put a handle on the door to open it back up if you're ready to go back in. Sometimes you ain't ready to go back in. But that's neither hit on the red. If I'm following you, we in a relationship, right? And I'm following you, I'm letting you do everything you want to do. Yeah. When it comes time for me to do my stuff and you don't support me, I got a problem with that.
So then you could potentially blame me.
Yes, because
for not being supportive.
Yeah, I done helped. I done did this. I done sacrificed. I done did everything so you can do your stuff. And you might not even be done with yours, right?
Okay.
That's when it gets super real. You ain't done with yours. Now it's time for me to start mine. I'm still going to hold on for you. Now, is that love? Is that love? Do I love the hell out of you? That's not a cuss word because it's in the Bible. Do I love the hell out of you to sacrifice my own stuff because of me wanting to support you 100%?
That's love. It is.
But it takes communication, compromise, sacrifice to get to that level, though. Yeah. Like, you just can't assume that I'm going to do everything. Like, once again, first of all, a lot of people haven't been shown to have a mature relationship where you can handle that. Like, there's no reason to blame you for anything that happened in my life. I'm in control. The stuff I can control. God blessed us to wake up. So, therefore, at the end of the day, I got to fill in the blanks every day. But everything I encompass, everything I love, everything I touch is in those blanks. And for one, when you with somebody, is everything that you are a part of, I'm a part of it too.
Absolutely, because everything I do affects you.
Yeah, I'm in it, so I got to make sure you're at your optimal level to succeed. So I gotta sacrifice. I gotta compromise. You know what I'm saying?
You're going deep, y'all.
If I want to, because I need you to shine. I'm about shining. I want to be the loudest cheerleader in the stands for you because you mine, right?
Got it.
Now, we got people. You booing with the punk motherfucker. I didn't cuss all the way.
No, you didn't.
You booing with them though. You loud booing with them. I thought you was on my team.
Hey, they saying they could totally relate to what you talking about right now. So I'm telling y'all, he going deep, like for real. Was
it qualities or tendencies?
It was. Listen. That was on the whole nother level type stuff. I had something I was gonna talk about, but I don't know if I can really say that now.
It's all right.
I don't feel like yeah, I think you touched on it. That last piece, that was what's up. I totally get that.
Once again, that's what I would do. Like, I made so many mistakes in my past relationships, right? TV, Keith Sweat, and all them can't teach you how to be a real man, right? So therefore, you laughing at me. So your homies can't teach you how to be a real man. Like, it's trial and error, right? So That's why I understand all these people rushing to get married at a young age. You ain't ready. I know right now at 41, I'm way more ready to be married than I was at 27, 28.
Okay. You're a different person now. You've more experience. You've got a little bit more wisdom, right?
Y'all see this gray shining in the morning.
The gray ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it has everything to do with it. I seen something say something. It's knowledge, sister.
Okay.
You got it? I think we killed that.
That's what's up.
Uh-oh.
Somebody said the thing is, though, you can't lose focus on your goals in the process being too focused on hers.
No, you can't, and that's where we fall off when we suckers. That's why I stay sucker free.
Stay sucker free.
Stay sucker free. Suckers will mess up everything, yo.
Trial and error, yeah. Okay.
Trial and error.
All right. That was our love Q&A question of the week. I don't have nothing to say about that. I just want people to, before you start to blame others, I really think it's important that you do what we call self-reflect.
Self-reflect.
And have that, have a moment with yourself.
Right.
Or a come to Jesus moment.
Right.
And figure out, you know what? It might be something in me, you know, whatever the situation is. More than I'm gonna say more than 80% of the time, it's something internal. You know, you're not okay with something, and so then because you're not okay with it, you want everybody to know you're not okay, and then it's your fault because I'm not okay. So I think it's important to, and I think it's important in relationships to be transparent and to really let people know where you're coming from and how you feel about what's happening in your life on a continuous basis.
Absolutely.
And that's where really communication is really, really important. I think you have to share what's going on with you, because otherwise you don't. You're gonna be blaming your man or your woman for, I'm tired and I'm angry because you ain't washed the dishes and you ain't cooked. Well, no, I'm really tired and angry because, I'm stressed out at work and I got a lot of stuff going on. I got some deadlines or whatever the case is. And then it may go back as far as I'm working in this job that I really don't want. I really probably should have went to school for something else. This ain't what I really want to do. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. But you blaming somebody for that. So I think you just take a look at yourself and just self-reflect and figure out who you really are and where you want to be and where you want to go. And when it comes to the relationship, just being transparent and honest with your mate, your spouse, your boo babe.
Yeah.
Whoever that important man or woman or whoever that is in your life. Okay. All right. So, moving on, y'all. Let me say this, right? Okay. So, the next piece, the next segment. Those of you who are watching, please stay on and watch, because I don't even really know what's coming up, y'all. But last week was different.
I ain't even covering up my head,
but
they can see me.
The next segment is called "Don't Worry About It," right?
Don't
worry about it. I got it.
I got it.
It's an opinion ad piece. The truth hurts. If it's not directed at you, you should not be offended.
Yeah.
Okay. Get your glasses. Get your shot.
Get your shot, man.
Get your hat. Sit back. Cross your legs. Get your drink.
Get your piece, y'all.
Okay. Get your piece. Okay. Because, just a full disclosure. If it's not directed at you, please don't get upset. Because Donald is finna get straight bandanaed up and let y'all in on his opinion about, I don't even know what he's talking about, y'all. So this is new to me. I'm gonna sit back and try not to be offended, okay?
It's a natural rotation, yo.
All right. So,
if we talked about the dads, the unaccountable dads, the ones that's messing up everything for our children in our community, because they have trauma and refuse to go get it taken care of. We talk about the mamas who care more about their physical health than their mental health and their children's mental health. They're messing up our community as well. Could you imagine if we had dads that went and got therapy for all the trauma they had, and females that actually wanted to work with somebody as well and care more about their physical health and the children to help out with that and stop sending them to the gas station with the Quest card to eat dinner? We'll be okay. So it's natural we going on kids.
Okay, listen. We do this every week, y'all. 5:30 usually, right? Mm-hmm. This week is 8. Might be.
It's 9:52 right now.
It's 9:52, but we supposed to start at 8.
We an hour in the pod.
People asking when we do this. We do this every Sunday. We gonna be doing this every Sunday.
Just finna move to football season, yo.
Yeah.
Let me go. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded.
Y'all gonna be ready for this. Get ready. I gotta sit.
I ain't even coming hard. It's the babies. You can't go too hard on the babies.
Don't go too hard on the babies.
Black children, you are lost, and it's our fault. It's my generation. Everybody in my generation is the reason why you're lost. The reason why y'all understand why the little black boys hate all the OG males is because we the ones that was coming through their crib. Hey, little man, might not have paid them no attention, walking right to their mama's bedroom. Might have been the ones that come pick up their mama. Who you going with, mama? Who you going with, mama? While they 12-year-old sister watching 3 kids. He was the ones who might have played the game with them. Came in an impressionable time in their life when they thought we were a real guy. We was the ones that, mama, where you get that mark from? We were the ones that put their mom on a stripping pole. Brought them home drunk. Maybe they didn't even come home at night because they was with us. So black boys, I understand why you hate us old heads. Schools, y'all like to call us. Because we old school. Little sisters, I understand why you want to misrepresent yourself out here. Look at your role models. Look at what you see on TV. Listen to what your auntie say. Listen to what your mama say. What about what granny say though? Is granny even talking to you about any of this? Or is she siding with one of the daughters that she loved the most? So little black girls, little precious black girls, you are an extension of what is our most prized possession, our black women. But y'all acting a motherfucking fool. Little black boys and little black girls, y'all ain't got no damn sense. Like y'all don't know. Part of the problem is child abuse. Don't let you get your butt whooped no more. Y'all scared of that belt because mama and y'all go to school and somebody can tell and then your mama going to jail and then all this. I understand. But y'all walking around like y'all don't know. Y'all know. Y'all choose to act like y'all don't know. Y'all know the difference between right and wrong. But y'all want to run out here, do all this stupid stuff, follow all these rappers. These rappers ain't killed nobody. They ain't selling that dope. They ain't got that many women. Don't y'all understand? People that have stuff don't talk about it. The people with the money don't flash it. What we in a rush to? What we in a rush for? The grave or jail, y'all. And now the little girls is running everything. The dudes ain't even running nothing. Little sisters is running everything. They control the school. They control what happens. They calling all the shots. So I'm asking my little brothers and sisters to value their education. It's not cool to be the dumbest cat in the classroom. It's not cool to not do your work. It's not cool to come to school and get high. It's not cool to have unprotected sex with all these little girls. You know what? We came up, it was different. People wasn't born with AIDS, with HIV, I should say. Got to be a little bit more careful.
Got to be more careful.
The STD rate is running rampant in our kids' category. Some need them to take care of themselves, but when they don't have the proper leadership in the house, it's not going to work, yo. So my children, my beautiful black children, all children, I need y'all to get together because y'all hold all the power to do whatever we need to do in this country to make it great. If not, history will repeat itself and we're going to keep going down the slippery slope we are. To my black children, we are the second largest minority, about 13% of the country. The Hispanics have overtaken us. They're about 17%. And the Asians are on our heels. Social services were impacted due to us being the second largest minority in the country right now. You can't do what your mama and them did. You got to get out. You got to get education, get you a trade. A lot of people with businesses right now are older. Go to MA, TC, get you a trade, then go back and get your 4-year, get your master's and all that. But get you something that when it fall down, you have a skill that you can go and do, man. I'm done, Kels.
That's some truth right there.
I'm done.
That's some truth, y'all.
All right.
You didn't really go in on the kids, but it's like just letting them know.
Yeah.
And letting everybody else who's watching know that this is where we're at. This is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
We really gotta educate our children.
Kids, yeah.
We gotta educate our community. We gotta do better.
Right. Now that was off the dome. That wasn't scripted. That wasn't nothing written down. That's straight just off the dome.
See what I'm saying?
Straight off the dome.
I scripted.
Right.
Yeah.
So right now is the perfect time to salute the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, passed away Thursday. It was Thursday. When she died of cancer. She was surrounded by loved ones, her family, her children, friends. So we know she was the Queen of Soul, so we just want to have a quick moment of silence for the Queen of Soul. Rest in heaven. Yo, when you think about Aretha, with this Conference in the Clutch being mostly about sports, Kels, you think about some national anthems that was sung. You think of Whitney at the Super Bowl, Marvin Gaye at the Lakers, and Aretha Franklin. Like, them three stand out. Now the torch is passed to Mary. Mary's the queen now.
Yeah.
It's Mary now.
Mary. Who's after Mary?
Beyonce.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, Beyonce's in her own lane to be queen of that. It's Tina Turner, Beyonce was Aretha, Mary. Period, point blank.
Absolutely. No, you're right. Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%. But yeah, Aretha Franklin, man, I could just tell you, like, growing up listening to her music, it was so inspirational. She had the voice that was just like blew your mind. I mean, just she had that, still had that gospel tone, so to speak, you know, growing up in the church and things like that. And then just being able to sing mainstream R&B music. Some of it even turned into pop music, as you know, we went into the 80s. But Aretha definitely taught us how to get respect.
Word.
Not respect, but respect.
Now the thing is that when you listen to music, sometimes we'll fall victim to going just to top 40 hits. You dig deeper into some songs, you'll find some other songs. So my OG hit me to a song, the trying time in my life, Angel. So it'll be in a YouTube clip or whatever. I'll upload the link to the track. Listen to Angel for all my people that's thinking about not having that mate or whatever, or looking for that right person. It's a beautiful song. Angel by Aretha Franklin. Kels.
Yeah, so my song was I've never loved a man the way that I love you. That's the name of the song. And it's just, the song, it just talks about just loving a man. No, this ain't Aretha, but and we would play it, but we really can't play it because we don't own the rights to the music. So, and we want y'all to be able to watch us again next week. So, but the song just talks about loving a man who really like you. I mean, like, you're like in love with this guy, and he's like the one. Like, you've like completely given your heart, your soul, your mind, your body, everything to this man, and he ain't no good, y'all. No good. He means you no good, man. And he's hurt you, and he's treated you so bad, but you still love him anyway. And I think I think it can go both ways with men and women. You love somebody, that person is just not good for you, but you love them anyway. Like, you are, I'm talking about not love, but like in love with that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? And but they don't mean you no good. So that's my little tribute to the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, heaven. Queen. Rest in heaven. We're losing our grandmas, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk with your grandma. If you blessed that your grandmother's still alive, spend some time with your grandmother. Spend some time with your grandfather. If it's your auntie, whoever your older relatives are, don't just live off of those childhood memories and stuff. Spend some time with them, y'all. It's a lot of game, a lot of lessons, a lot of family secrets that they might have been holding on to. A lot of tradition passed on that you're going to be able to be the patriarch or matriarch of your life, of your family.
That's good. Good advice.
All right. So now we're jumping into our final joint. We were going to talk about, you know, this is what we do: relationships, interaction between sexes, food, dinner recipes, drinks, parents for meals, whatever. Etiquette, introduce things to the people. What we would drink. You know what I'm saying? Tips, whatever we do. So we hit y'all with the stemless champagne flute, so we good, right? We hit them with the stemless champagne flute.
Get you some of these, y'all. I think these things are so cute, though. Like, for real.
They
Y'all can
legit.
see these, like... Okay, so let me ask you... I just got one question. So, it's a stemless flute. My bad. Let me get it together. Would the glass portion really be this tall? Like, for real?
Nah.
I don't drink
They gave us a little
champagne,
bit more, but I mean, they got champagne flutes that's this tall. Yeah, you gotta...
It's so elegant, y'all. I'm, like... feeling this right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too.
I might have to get my stemware game up. I don't be into it like that, but this is, I might have to get this.
Right. And I just gave her the XO crown. So how was that? Did you like that? You said it was smooth, right?
It was smooth. Y'all don't really drink liquor. I'm more like a wine person.
Yeah.
But this is actually pretty smooth.
And she still got it sipping on it.
I do.
Right. She still
Y'all
got it
can see I'm not a liquor person, right? For real.
We good. And see, here's the thing. We didn't go by, what the hell you call it? We didn't go get the Moet. I didn't go get the...
What's the champagne everybody drinking now, right?
The Rick Ross joint. I don't know.
Rosé?
No, I mean that's the style, but that's the flavor. But you know, they drink the Bel Air, whatever. I drank some Corbel. Why? I can go get 5 bottles of Corbel for 1 bottle of the joint, and it tastes the same. You do the math.
And
so
drink it out of these beautiful
like, so it is what it is. But
yeah,
people make mistake. Go get sweet rosé. Get brute rosé.
Okay.
We're drinking brute rosé.
All right. Okay. So let's just be clear. Stemware connoisseur, right?
Yeah.
Liquor crown connoisseur.
You ain't gonna find
champagne,
this in the hood nowhere.
Wine, right?
You ain't gonna find it.
Wine. So he he got a lot going on.
I went to Total Wine on Friday. Had a great time.
Total Wine. I ain't been yet. I gotta get there.
We gotta take a field trip. We're gonna take a Confidence in the Clutch field trip.
We
Love
should
affair discussion. We're gonna take a field trip.
We really should.
Okay.
And so then the only other thing that she was really like, he's I'm trying to figure out a good term for you. Like he's like a chef too, y'all. Like he can cook. Like for real, like cook. And I ain't talking about some greens and fried chicken. I ain't talking about that type of stuff. Like this person over here, like he
always
cooks stuff
talking every day.
He cooks every day.
Kels get on me. How you cook every day? Blah, 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 blah.
Listen, that's why I keep telling him. You keep LAD.
Love affair discussion.
LAD. They gonna be inboxing him, DMing him, everything. They know you cook every day. They know you like fine wine
blah, blah,
and
blah,
liquor.
blah, blah, blah,
I'm just
blah,
saying,
blah, blah,
y'all,
blah.
ladies, those of you who are watching that are my friends of friends of friends, watch
Oh,
out,
my
y'all.
God.
I'm telling y'all. Okay. So,
All right.
anyways. Give us a little something to walk away with when it comes to the food. And I'm gonna tell you this right here was the bomb. Go on.
There you go. She always tastes all the joint, right? Like whatever. I always make something that she can taste some of it, right? So it's just cool. This is how you work with somebody. So listen, it's a side. I've been giving y'all whole joints. So today we're gonna do our cheesy potatoes. Now the potatoes, I'm going to get a bag of Southern style hash brown potatoes. I mean, you want to put in the work. You chop up your own potatoes, whatever. Southern style hash brown potatoes.
Get your pencil, y'all.
We're gonna add. We're gonna add a can of cream and chicken soup to it. I'm going to add 16 ounces of either sour cream, but now I moved over to Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt for the probiotics for the digestive system. Is better for you and healthier for you than sour cream. So I would suggest 16 ounces of plain Greek yogurt. Of course, we shred our own cheese, right? So a sharp cheddar. I'm gonna do a sharp cheddar with this one, and a Colby Jack, right? Sharp cheddar and Colby Jack's gonna be I'm gonna put a white onion.
Is that the stir? Okay, stirring it up, y'all.
Mix it up.
Mixing all that together.
Mix it all up together. Mix it all up together, right? So I'm taking half a block of each cheese and just dumping it in there out the gate, right? Then I'm gonna take about a quarter. No, I'm gonna take a half of the other half of each and shred that as well. So you mix it all together first with the half, which is gonna give you 8 ounces of cheese enough, and then you mix it up. You put it in the pan, spray some butter, spray up in that joint, olive oil, whichever one you prefer, and then I'm gonna top it. I'm gonna top it with the rest of the cheese, the other half of the half, right? And then panko breadcrumbs on the top. Now the key to your panko breadcrumbs, they legit. Most people pour them. I mean, they put them just on, and they'll either burn or they'll get soggy. You want to toast your panko breadcrumbs before you put them in anything. If you toast them, they don't really burn. You got to toast those joints in the skillet with the spatula and get to flipping and whipping it. And
with
all
some
that.
butter or something?
I mean, a little, once again, your butter spray, olive oil, I really don't.
Yeah, got it.
So just a spray just so it ain't going to stick anyway. You really don't need it because they did little breadcrumbs. They nail toast, whatever. Okay. And that's it. Put that joint on like 400 for like a little bit. Once the cheese start brown, it's all good. You got to taste it though because it depends on your oven, whatever, just to make sure that the potato's done. But trust me, that first taste, you're going to be like, yeah. And that's it.
I was like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Like for real, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like potatoes. Me and potatoes is like best friends. Like I love French fries. I love fried potatoes with onions or smothered potatoes, whatever you call it. Okay. Scalloped potatoes with cheese. Like I love potatoes. So then when he made these potatoes and was like, I want you to try this. I'm like, okay. Man, let me tell y'all something. It was so good. Like that Greek yogurt, I believe that's what gives it like the ultimate flavor. And then the cheeses. Like I love cheese. Not just because I live in Wisconsin, but I just love cheese, period. So I hope y'all got y'all pen and paper and y'all was writing it down. If not, you can go back and catch this on YouTube. Fast forward it all the way to the cheesy potatoes and him stirring his hands. So that's when y'all know that's when you're gonna get the recipe. Or you can always catch us every Sunday. We're gonna be doing this. We go live on Facebook. You can listen to, or you can listen to him give recipes and talk about different foods. And usually you pair a wine, or he talks about pairing a wine with a particular food. So I don't know what kind of wine.
This is a side. So I mean, you can make this with your beef ribs. You can make this with your chicken, fried or baked. You can do this with your joints for the holidays, for your any holiday.
This is a good holiday dish, though.
Period, like point blank. I mean, it is what it is. So just give me my credit, though. Like, yo, homie, little homie, little big homie, whatever. But it is what it is.
He might take orders if you for the right price.
I need to.
He might take orders for this.
I need to. I put a lot of love in my food. That's why it's great.
That's what's up.
We ready?
That's what's up.
We ready to get up out of here, Kel?
We're ready.
All right.
5th episode. I think we did.
All right.
I think we did a damn good job.
Yeah, it's long. It's all don't matter though. We all good.
But listen, we thank y'all for watching us. Those of you who stayed on from the very beginning all the way till now, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all for that. Tell them where they can catch this. Listen on
Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Watch and listen on Facebook, on YouTube. I keep saying Facebook. On YouTube at Confidence in the Clutch. No, Confidence in the Clutch for 2Ks. It's time to go. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K in the K. All right.
Catch us again next week. I don't know what time we going live, y'all. It's between 5 and 8.
We only got we only got 1 or 2 more weeks before football season. So football season, we will never be on Sundays.
No, we'll never be on Sundays. You probably have to catch us on a Saturday.
We got 2 more shows. We're not coming on Sundays until Kaepernick get a job.
Okay.
I don't give a damn about all you soft punk talking about if you had to stand up for your job, you gonna stand up. You stand up, don't you? I said yeah because I want to though. Like I don't. It is what it is. I mean, listen. Cap need a job, but Cap did turn down. He walked away from a $15-16 million contract. He didn't get released. He walked away from that. So kind of when you know It is what it is. But make sure, like Nas said, make sure they keep understanding why he took a knee, man.
Absolutely.
So just make sure everybody, don't let them call it the flag, the national anthem controversy. No. You know what I'm saying? It's a protest for injustice, man.
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
It absolutely is.
Protest for injustice, man. I got
Absolutely.
that. So it is what it is, y'all.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah,
Please like, love, laugh,
yeah.
share this Facebook Live video with your friends, family.
All right. They ain't on Facebook. Share the YouTube joint.
Absolutely.
Share the Apple Podcast. Share the Google Play
it.
Music, y'all.
Download it.
Do
Download it.
everything. Let me take us out, Kels. This game of basketball, the game of life. You got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Say woke or get out. That's it, Kels. We're good.
We're good.
Well, give me that. And cheers on my phone. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.